All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises. Let me say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elder bishops, hand great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect, scattered abroad. I'm the brother Tyler Wolf from the GMS New Jersey camp. And just this morning, Salakia got to kind of film from, one of my other phones. And, this is a quick interview, fair use, all right? Not using this video for monetary gain, just for educational purpose. I was listening to Maverick, right? And he was speaking, right, in this podcast here. And he was speaking about the things that's coming to pass, right? Which is the digital ID, which you brothers should know, you few sisters who tune into the lesson. And he speak about a couple of other things, and I thought it was interesting. So what I did, I just clicked the button, and I want to let it play and let him speak, and then I'll chime in if I have the time. So let's see how far we can get, because I'm almost at the gig. All right.
Thank Obama for that. So, because before it was illegal, but now it's not.
You could thank Obama for that, and 5 years from now, when you're not able to drive to work because your car won't start because of your social credit score, you can thank Trump for that.
Ooh.
You hear about this, man?
Yeah.
Well,
I
do kind of want to go there, because how is this going to affect people that have been investing in crypto, right? Like, is that going to be worthless unless we start our own black markets? And if they have this tracking service or situation, they're going to know where we are at all times, depending on how they decide that they're going to give this to us, because I damn sure ain't getting anything injected into me.
No, not at all. And, that's what 2020 was all about. It was about the vaccine and nothing else. So, but with cryptocurrency and the digital ID and whatnot, this is why I educate people on cryptocurrency, because they can't control it. They can only participate. And this is why they're trying to create their own chains, their own currencies, because what's out there now, these protocols, they're global. They cannot be stopped. But they're going to try to trick bag you guys and taking in their crypto or their blockchains and saying, hey, this is the only way to interact with what, if you want to buy some food or get some gas or whatever the case may be, you have to get this instead of that. So this is why education is so, this is why I have Jet Set Studios, you guys. I have my own token, Jet Set token. I'm creating my own ecosystem because I see what's coming, you guys. And this is what's happening right now, even with Oracle. So Mr. Larry Ellis, he owns TikTok now. So
right, Larry Ellison, I just learned about him as well, since he became the richest. Well, he jumped past so-called, these Edomites are really not rich, like the brother said, the elder brother Yashawamba in Dallas. Shalom to the Dallas brothers, Houston brothers, all right, brothers here in Great Millstone. The elder brother even put that on a comment on one of the videos. And Larry Ellis, I just learned about him because they made a big fuss about him, about being richer than Elon Musk. And then there's a video clip of him actually speaking, I think at one of the WEF videos, WEF forums. He mentioned that drones and AI will take over and police the police. He said police citizens and also police the police, So learning about Larry Ellison having the company called Oracle, if you don't know who that is, go dig them up.
That's a huge component to where people's identities, their information, all that stuff now, they own it. And then he was just at a conference talking about how important digital IDs are. Now, if nobody's hip to, what digital IDs are or what's going on with that, this is already happening in China. There's a social credit score right now to where if you're blacklisted, you cannot get food, You can't go on a fucking train. You can't do anything because you're blacklisted and your face is posted on a screen like Hunger Games. This is happening right
It's
now.
straight Black Mirror. It's straight Black Mirror stuff.
Yeah, and it seems so far-fetched until it actually happens. So now they're talking about this digital ID and all this other stuff. So I'm opting out. Everybody else should opt out of that as well and find alternatives.
Yeah, 100%. And they're doing it all across the world. And when they do that type of a thing, and it's a throw out all across this flat plane, then you gotta ask yourself, like, why? When they roll out something this big, it's big, and there's probably nefarious reasons behind it. I mean, I know you have, and I have been shouting the top of our roof to anybody that could hear passing by about this as soon as the vaccine started rolling out. Like, that any conspiracy realist saw that as, oh, here comes the digital IDs, here comes digital passports, here, and unfortunately, Trump was able to reel in a lot of conspiracy theorists through his MAGA movement and combine Pizzagate and Q and get all these people on board. And so they pulled in a lot of people. But I think that backfired on them because in doing so, we red-pilled a lot of Republicans. And now that movement isn't just your normal, white collar or blue collar Republican that watches Fox News. Like, these people are actually critical thinkers now because of weirdos like us.
Yeah, exactly. And we're turning the tide. And we have to, like your sign says back there, question everything and everybody. I don't care if you're red or blue, because it's all the same bird on like, it doesn't matter. Two wings on the same bird, you guys, because they bagged us into thinking that there's certain sides, there's good and bad. They're psyoping everybody, okay? And we have to question. I don't care who you are or if you're Trump or whatever. Question everybody, because they all have agendas, right? But you just have to get in where you fit in and figure out, okay, what side or what agenda are they trying to push, and then find a nice middle in between that, because somewhere in between all the bullshit, the truth lies, right? I think there's...
Well, that's... Right, so bear with me. All right, now I got to end it. He was basically saying, because I wanted to make a quick point, I wanted to bring out 2 precepts, because he said, question everything because they're psyoping everybody. And that's Edom, striving to control the narrative, But see, we understand, us are the hopeful elect that believe in this truth, or the truth, all right? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The Lord gave us the good news, which is the gospel, and we understand the play and the end goal of these devils, NWO, which is going to bring them into a trap, all right? A snare in their own feet. All right, they're going to fall into their own trap. Excuse me. This is Revelation 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And like Maverick was talking about, finding the middle ground, Edom is just going to have to come brute, and blunt. All right, having force, because he's not going to let up on installing this system which they planned for many years. And the Most High is not going to let him stop, because he has to reach a boundary that he can't pass. All right, it says, therefore rejoice, you heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which is a man, okay, or let's say a race. It's not the spiritual, people think that it's the prince on the left-hand side. Satan is actually talking about Satan, the counterpart of Satan, which is a race of people, which are the Edomites, all right, who rule and govern this world and call the shots and pull the strings. It says, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So this devil really only got a window. Now I want to bring this out, and I'll close real quick. Believe it's 2 Thessalonians 2, and bring this out. Okay, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, which is Edom. And that's what's happening now. He's being exposed, the son of perdition. It says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. The spirit of his mouth is the prophets. All right, bringing out this truth so that the elect can be sealed. All right, and their foreheads. Go to Revelation 7. The angels are holding back the destructions until the Lord's elect is sealed in their foreheads. And then it says, with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, which is Yahushua appearing with Michael the archangel, not no alien invasion, but Yahushua appearing according to prophecy to take out this devil in their kingdom. This whole earth that was given to him, Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and his foundation is going to be destroyed. This place, America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, is going to be wiped off the face of the earth. All right, Amos 9:8. He said his eyes are upon the sinful kingdom, and he will destroy it from off the face of the earth, roughly paraphrasing. Verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Right? It says with signs, it says with power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. All right, that they might be saved. It says, and for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. All right, so I'm going to stop there. Want to bring this quick precept out. Salakia, it's a very quick lesson. Kind of spirit hit me a little bit late while I got too close to the gig, but here we are. So hopefully this is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racha Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elder bishops here in Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom.